Anyway, the game 2 getting underway. Just the countdown now. SiF Shogun. SiF taking out the first map from what I think was fairly a sort of a one-sided game, but others may argue. Anyway, it's going to be interesting now. I feel that Shogun's got a bit of a ramp to climb before to see if he can take SiF off, because as I said, I think it was fairly one-sided. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So this is Scrap Station. I think we're all probably familiar with the map, but for those who aren't, there's a very short rust distance for air, and quite a long distance for any sort of ground units to come across unless you shoot the rocks, which probably shouldn't be too difficult for a Protoss army. Excellent work there. Anyway, Tobias, what are you hoping to see from this second best of 3 matchup?
Hoping they sort of diverse their strategies a bit more than the last game, but hopefully get some air in this game. We'll have to see. They look like they're doing pretty standard sort of. They like their sort of standard starts and.
Well, neither player deciding to try to wall in at this stage, so maybe that lends to the idea that you'll be getting some air. There's a lot of advertising going on in this game.
Yes. There's a 2v2 tournament going live. Cash prizes.
That's right. And I'm hoping to enter into it as well. And I'll take the... I think though that if we start to play the 2v2 tournament device, we should really, if we do win, divide the cash up into who contributed the most. So I'll take $80 and you can take 20.
We'll see that on the game sort of stats. SiF has got a very late gateway compared to Shogun. Shogun's either sacrificing the amount of harvesters he's got, which is, if we check the...
2 higher, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's going for an early gate.
It's just, I don't agree with the... Well, look, SiF's strategy is pretty good in my view, because, as I said, the rust distance for ground is so long that if he can boost his economy in the start, he'll be ahead of him in the long run. And it's already starting to pull ahead. He's almost 200 minerals a second, or 200 minerals every 30 seconds better off. Especially if he's going to try and tech to air or some of the higher tech units. I think it will pay off in the long run.
Well, he's going to get the air unit out faster. Whether he can do enough damage with that one to begin with is going to basically determine who wins the game, because as time goes on, SiF will get a much better economy.
Well, he's three harvesters ahead now.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. There is no gas steal, but oh, he's coming around. Oh, he stole the gas.
Just stolen the gas. But
there you go.
I don't think Shogun was. Maybe he was going for a gas. He's pumping up. Warp gate's very fast, boosting that. Saving his chrono boost must be for the air units.
Well, he can always get a couple of gateways and do a proxy over the other side if he's going to go ground units. But the harvester count's still 3 different between the 2 players. The gas doubled for SiF, so...
don't know what Shogun's doing. Yes, he's going mass gateway by the looks of things. He has to. He's gas starved, and
but look in the corner. Look in the top right-hand corner. Shogun put down a pylon, and SiF hasn't seen it.
And he's going to get warp gates. Yep. So
if he can keep that hidden,
that'll be good to his advantage.
This could be a bit interesting. Oh, SiF's going over there.
Going for a scout.
Nope, he's not.
And
he still doesn't know that that's there, so that could be quite devastating.
Yes, if... Oh no, but he's going a couple of gateways as well, so...
He's got 4 gate. That's actually surprising, I must admit. I wasn't expecting that.
Both gone 4 gates, because I think SiF has seen Shogun's 4 gates.
His gateways, though, are significantly further along, and his warp gate tech's up, so he should be able to warp in a number of units before he can see it. Look, he's already warping in a Zealot now. If he walks in a couple of Stalkers...
Just spent his money on Twilight Council, and...
He should be able to, if he can snipe 1 or 2 of those pylons, this can be a very... He needs to move in now, though. I would have got a couple of...
right now, and we've got some...
Stalkers myself.
Harass here. I don't know what SiF is going to respond. He's running his probes away. That's going to severely hurt him in the income right now.
Yep. But look, his warp gates are all coming online. I think he needs to get a couple of stalkers there to harass those stalkers and potentially take down some pylons. He's going to warp in a lot more units right now.
He is warping his
He's got it. He's got to take down 2 of those pylons. Will he be able? There goes 1. No gateways offline. If he can snipe this one, he should take 2 offline.
Be able to snipe that one and
2 offline. Excellent.
Quickly.
He's
kill that pylon. But I think if he takes this last pylon, he should target that last pylon, and that would be all production stopped.
I don't think it really matters. He's losing all his probes. He's taken down the proxy pylon, but he's just lost pretty much everything. I'm not good at calling. I'm not good at calling the games. I said that he had to do something pretty miraculous, and he did.
Shogun did a good strat there. SiF was sort of blinded into thinking maybe, you know.
That was very. I enjoyed that thoroughly. So we might hear from our guest spectators if you want to jump on and add your comments.
Yeah, well, you're totally right. SiF was totally misled by that, not seeing it. He just he didn't need to push out an army so quickly, whereas Shogun just straight away was in there and couldn't see.
Followed on from the gas steal as well. It really took good advantage of that window where he had bigger gas lead and was able to get tech up and warp in a bunch of units really quick.
Yeah, he assumed that he had the upper hand, but with that pylon in the corner there, that's basically just fell apart. So
yeah, no, well played. Bit of luck, but a lot of skill and yeah, I was quite happy with that game. So off to game 3.